Hi, my name is Eric, and this is a how-to presentation for Viva Freight, our software for freight forwarders. Um, Today we will look at how to enter a purchase that goes um, against one or several shipments. So let's start right away. So if I go in shipments, I have a shipment here where the accounting tab that we have in all the shipments uh, has a cost side. So this provisional cost has been entered by operation, and we can see that we already received one invoice on these two. So we will do as if we received the invoice for ABC test. So let's go here. So let's open purchase entry. This screen will show you what you have already entered, and until these transactions are posted to the GL, you can delete them or modify them. I can see, because it's filtered, I can see that I have nothing in the current accounting period. Let's click on all, and I see all the other ones. In white, these are regular invoices, like for the overhead of the company, so rent, phone bills, and all these. It's like in any accounting package. In blue, this is covered today. It is the operation invoices that are related to files. So let's just create a new one. So new operation. I'll enter the one. As you know, you can search with a magnifying glass if need be. If you have a Canadian version, you're going to have the tax there, and the tax should have come by itself if it is indicated in the vendor file. Sorry, I will put an invoice number. Let's say I1234 invoice date. So let's say it was 12, and the due date will calculate from the number of days that you have indicated in the vendor file as well. The description is not mandatory, but it's only for you, sample only, and let's say it's $100. So here we will have to define on which files this invoice go. So maybe if it's I don't know, if it's a local shipment delivery, let's say, maybe the trucking company will send you an invoice with three different for three different shipment. Then you will end up with 3 lines here. So we go in this screen. The purpose of this screen is to let you actually decide on which files or file it goes, and the purpose of this is to bring it to 0. So we have different ways of accessing, finding the proper shipment. If I have it, I can go through shipment number. If I have a master with bill or bill of lading, I can go through there. But the easiest way would be from here, which is what people are mostly using. So by default, it shows me from my files all the estimated cost that has been entered by operation, and it's filtered. So right now it's filtered by default on the current vendor, which is ABC. I did not want to see the ones that have no vendor specified. I did not want to see the ones with other vendors, and it was only the ones with the reference entered. So if I untick that, for example, I will see still the entries for the same vendor, but with or without references. So if I have a lot of those, I can search with the find reference field here. And normally you won't see the files that are closed, because that's the purpose of closing a file. You don't expect to have any other actual cost to come in. So I know this is the one. When I'm pointing on it, I would see how much has been already assigned for this reference. In this case it's 0, but if I would already assign it, I would see it, and the purpose of that is to avoid double billing from your vendors. So I save it. I have only one in my example, so save, recreate the GL distribution. I will say yes, and that will automatically bring the proper GL account for expenses based on the codes that for activity import air, so which is defined in the system parameters when you start the system. So let's save that, and let's go and see the impact in our file. So now, as you can see, we already received the actual cost. So if I go in my profit summary and ask it all in local currency, now I can have totals. So I know what were my estimated cost and my actual cost. So that's a perfect file in this case because both are the same. So that's it for now. Thank you and have a nice day.